is the last question of this topic, so let's begin. Question is 4x square plus 12x minus 27 equal to 0. As you know, we have to solve it. In this condition, as you know, we just arrange the x variable terms in left hand side and without x on right hand side. So what it becomes? 4x square plus 12x equals to 27. This step is known as transposing. Alright, I think you have learned it step by step. See, you must know it. So, now what we do? Divide the whole equation by coefficient of x square, that is 4. What will become? X square plus 12 by 4, 3x equals to 27 by 4. I hope it's clear. Dividing whole equation by coefficient of x square, that is 4. 4 by 4, 1, x square, 12 by 4, 3, 27 by 4. Alright, now in the next step what we do? X square plus 3x plus half of coefficient of x. What is it? Right now we have 3. Half of your coefficient of x means 3 by 2 whole square. One time add, one time subtract. Equals to 27 over 4. I hope it's clear. Now this becomes a complete square. X plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 6 is the 9, 2 is the 4 equals to 27 over 4. Alright, now again x plus 3 by 2 whole square equals to 27 by 4 will remain same. This will move towards the right hand side. This side will be changed. Plus 9 by 4. Now x plus 3 by 2 whole square 4 LCM 4 1 the 4 127 plus 9. Alright. Now x plus 3 by 2 whole square plus 7 plus 9. What is it? Yes, 36 over 4. Now taking a root on both sides. But right now you can cut it. 4 1 the 4 4 another 36. X plus 3 by 2 whole square equals to 9. Alright. Taking a root on both sides. What it become? X plus 3 by 2 whole square under root 9 under root. This one will cancel off. X plus 3 by 2 equals to 3. Under root of 9 is 3 plus minus. Now solve it. X plus 3 by 2 equals to 3. X plus 3 by 2 equals to minus 3. X equals to 3 minus 3 by 2. X equals to 2. Now the cancel of it. 1 2 are 2, 3 are 6 minus 2 are 2, 1 3 are 3. X equals to 3 by 2. Alright. Now x equals to minus 3 minus 3 by 2. X equals to, take a sum of it, 2 minus 6 minus 3. X equals to minus 9 by 2. Now so we can solve it. X equals 3 by 2 means x equals to 1.5. Just divide it. Divide it. X equals to 2 4s are 8, 2 power 10. So minus 4.5. Now you can see we have two values, 3 by 2 1.5 and minus 4.5. Alright, draw the graph. Before that, you know that we have to make the table first. Alright, x, y and y. You can say that we want that values to represent it on the graph. Alright, now we have point of intersection where it cuts the x-axis, that is x equals to 1.5 and minus 4.5. So we have to take these values, we have to make graph of these values where it cut the graph on x-axis. Alright, x equals to minus 4.5. Tell me one thing, which one is greater, minus 4.5 or minus 1.5? Always remember that the greater value in negative must be smaller. Minus 4.5 is smaller than minus 3.5. Alright. But in case of normal, 4.5 is greater than 3.5. Alright. This is the main point. Don't forget. You must know it. Alright. Minus 3.5, minus 2.5, minus 1.5, 0, 1.5, And last one is, according to my point of view, 2.5. Just for remembrance. Alright. We get the values of y. By putting the values of x in the equation, we get the value of y. So let's begin. Number 1, what we have? 4 square plus 12. Now 4.5 whole square multiply 4. Answer is 81. 81 plus 4.5 multiplied by 12. Answer is minus 54. Because here we have minus 4.5 minus plus minus 54 minus 27. 81 minus 54. 11 minus 4 7. 27 plus 7 27. Answer is 0 here. So at x minus 4.5 value y is 0. Alright. Now next. Number 2. X is 2x squared minus 12x minus 27. Sorry, plus 12x. This is here plus 12x. Again 4x is minus 3.5 square plus 12 minus 3.5 minus 27. 3.5 whole square multiplied by 4. Answer is 49. 49. Plus minus 3.5 multiplied by 12. Answer is 42. 42 minus 27 minus 7 minus 27 and answer is 20 minus 20. So at x 3 by 3.5 value y is minus 20. Now next, number 3. 4x square plus 12x minus 27. 4. What is the value of x? Minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 whole square plus 12 minus 2.5 minus 27. Now multiply it. 2.5 whole square multiplied by 4. Answer is 25. 25 plus minus 25. 12 multiplied 2.5. Answer is minus 30 minus 27. It becomes minus 5 minus 27 minus plus. So it becomes minus 32. Minus 32. So at x plus 2.5 value y is minus 32. Alright, I hope it's clear. Now next, number 4. 4x square plus 12x minus 27. 4 minus 2 minus 1.5 whole square plus 12 minus 1.5 minus 27. Now solve it. 1.5 square multiplied by 4. Answer is 1. So it becomes multiplied by 1.5. Answer is 18. Minus 18 minus 27. Now minus 18 minus 9. Minus 9 minus 27 becomes minus 36. So here it is minus 36. Now number 5th. 4x square plus 12x minus 27. It becomes 0. It becomes 0 minus 27. So answer is minus 27. Because multiplied by 0, answer is 0. So here we have 27. Alright. Number 6. 4x square plus 12x minus 27. Now what is x square here? 1.5 square minus plus 12. 1.5 minus 27. So 1.5 square multiplied by 4. 1.5 multiplied by square. Now it's positive, right? 9 plus 18. 9 plus 18 minus 27. So 9 plus 18, what is it? 27 plus 7 27. What is the answer? 0 here. So at 1.5. At 1.5 value of y is 0. Alright, now last, number 6. 4x square plus 12x minus 27. 4. What we have? 2.5 whole square plus 12, 2.5 minus 27. 2.5 whole square by 4. Answer is 25. 25 plus 2.5 multiplied by 12. Answer is 30. Plus 30 minus 27. Now, it becomes 55, 55 minus 25, 27, what is the answer? 28. So, at 2.5, its value y is 28. You can use another method to represent it, it's up to you. But I think it's more convenient, so I use these values. This is up to you, what kind of values you want, alright? So, by putting these values in the graph, I will make my graph. Don't go anywhere. Let's start. Last step, graph. Last step. Alright. Y, y dash. X, x dash. Now, this is a point where we have to represent on x axis and on y axis. So what we do, pass by 0.4, 4.5, minus 3.5, minus 2.5. So what interval what must be here? I use 0.5, 0.5 interval, that is 0, 0. Then I take 1.5, 2.5, 0, 1 minus 1.5, minus 2.5, minus 3.5, minus 4.5. Similarly, positive 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. Alright, now I want x and y axis 20, 32, 36. So it must be here die interval. I use 10, 20, 30, 40 for that purpose. Here minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50. Similarly, upward side 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, now let's start. At x minus 4.5, value of y is 0. So it must be first point is lie here. By drawing cross, I am representing it at x, y equal to 0, 4.5. Now next, x is minus 3.5, value of y is minus 20. So minus 20 must be here. Okay, line. This point cross like that, 3.5 and 20 point here. Now at minus 2.5, value of y is minus 32. So it must be lie between 30 and 32 here, must be here like that. By using graphical, you can easily represent it neatly. I'm just trying to help you how you can do it. Now x is minus 1.5, value of y is minus 36. 36 must be here, 36 must be here like here, and at value of minus 1.5. So it must be like that. Here, you get the cross line here. At x0, y is minus 27. So must be here 20, 30, between here, 27 here. This point known as next point. Now at x is 1.5, value of y is 0. This is the next point. At x 2.5, value of y is 28. So must be upper side. 20, 30 between here, 29, 30. This must be here at point 2.5 here. I get the point here, this one. Now by joining these points, I am trying my level best to join it on here, like this one. After that it moves towards here and last time here. Wow, this looks so good. Alright, by joining these points, I get my complete graph. Now next, what the main point is, we have to represent x points, x where this curve cut the x-axis. So what is it? It cuts the x-axis at minus 4.5 here and at 1.5 here. So this is the main point that we have to represent it. Alright, most of the students do directly just make the graph and just make the graph like that, but that's not correct. Correct way is make a table, put the values in it, then you get your beta. This is the last question of this topic. I hope you have learned it clearly. You have become master of such questions. So don't go anywhere. Like and subscribe my channel, Brain Maths with Dhaval. and also follow me on Twitter account, Brainy Maths. All right, we will do